So the issue with Jesus's name, some people say we must use the word Yeshua because it was the name that was announced by the angel. Now the question is, did the angel speak in Aramaic, Hebrew, or Greek? Because in either language, the name will sound different, but it will still mean the same thing. But the question that you or other people are posing is that if the name that was announced by the angel is important, then we have to use it. I think the whole Bible can be summarized to mean that Jesus is Lord. And there are certain chapters in the Bible that talks about Jesus, but don't even use the name Jesus or Yeshua or Jesus. Like if you look at Matthew chapter 2. Now, after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem, saying, where is he who was born king of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east and have come to worship him. When Herod the king heard this, he was troubled, and all of Jerusalem with him. And when he had gathered all the chief priests and scribes of the people together, he inquired of them where the Christ was to be born. So they said to him, in Bethlehem of Judea, for thus it is written by the prophet, but you, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are not the least among the rulers of Judah, for out of you shall come a ruler, who will shepherd my people Israel. Then Herod, when he secretly called the wise men, determined from them what time the star appeared, and he sent them to Bethlehem and said, go and search carefully for the young child, and when you have found him, bring back word to me, that I may come and worship him. When they heard the king, they departed, and behold, the star which they had seen in the east went before them, till it came and stood over where the young child was. When they saw the star, they rejoiced with exceedingly great joy. And when they had come into the house, they saw a young child with Mary his mother, and fell down and worshipped him. And when they had opened their treasures, they presented gifts to him, gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Then, being divinely warned in a dream that they should not return to Herod, they departed for their own country another way. Now, when they departed, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream, saying, arise, take the young child and his mother, flee to Egypt, and stay there until I bring you word. For Herod will seek the young child to destroy him. When he arose, he took the young child and his mother by night and departed to Egypt. So now we've read we've read a pericope where the wise men from the east come to worship Jesus. Nowhere do we read Jesus, but all of us know that the text refers and points to Jesus. So if we have to use the word Yeshua, Mashiach, we have to use the word Jesus. Why is that name not in this chapter? So the word Jesus or the word Yeshua, the name Yeshua or the name Jesus, is not an incantation, a magical incantation that when we say it, magical things happen. So we must not force people to use the word Yeshua or the word Jesus because we believe that somehow the name has magical powers. Jesus doesn't like magic. There was a woman who was bleeding for 12 years and then she grabbed the hem of Jesus' clothes, and Jesus got a hold of that woman and asked her specific questions so that she can understand that the healing was not magical. The word Yeshua, the word Jesus, does not hold magical powers. So people must not elevate the name behind the title. Here we read that Jesus was a child. We read that he was a king of the Jews. We read that he was a shepherd. We read that he was a ruler. There's so many things that Jesus is, and we must not elevate one attribute of him above all others. Of course, Jesus is the English transliteration of the word Jesus. But if you want to contextualize the Bible, Jesus will have different names. Actually, in Zulu, which is my technical mother tongue, we don't have the word Jesus, we have the word Jesu. And that name is valid because of a lot of young children get to know Jesus through the word Jesu. and it doesn't matter to them or to me what his Hebrew or Greek word is. If I read the Bible in Greek, it says Euangelion kata Matthaion, which means the gospel according to Matthew. That was the inspired name of the Bible. Why are we not reading the book of Matthew in that language? Because we have to contextualize the word of God into every other language. So let's not get hung up on one word and reject all of Jesus because of that one word.